Hello everybody, it's Clyfton Clowers here. Welcome to the Lord of the Rings Let's Play episode number 2. We have our Rune Keeper here, Clyfton Clowers, running around Middle-earth, and he's doing the intro quests, trying to get out to the main world so he can become a real dwarf. What we got going on here, for those of you who are just tuning in, we're trying to solve the riddle of Grimm. This is the beginning. We have to go into the cave where Grimm's body was laid to rest and kill some pests, which are like some little rodent things. So we're going to go knock that out real quick. It's this way. We can't go that way. That's right. Have to go this way. Yeah, so I want to thank everybody for tuning in. This is my second video. Like I said, I'm going to release a couple videos here all at once and then check the comments, see how things go, and go from there. So please comment down below, give me a like, give me a subscribe, that way I know you're a fan. I want to thank everybody for tuning in again. But yeah, here we go, let's go. We're gonna go down to the caves, and for those of you that know and have played MMOs in the past, it's all about running around. Lots and lots of running, which is what we're doing now to the cave entrance, which is right here. The Silver Deep Mine. Oh look, there's a pest right there. So we're finally going to get to try out our skills. And the cool thing about MMOs is everybody gets into their flow. I like to call it a flow of what skills you cast and when. So right now we've got our Scribe Spark, we've got Fiery Reticule that has an induction, and we have Shocking Words, which is a giant lightning bolt comes out from the sky and just murders people once you get your battle attunement up pretty high. So we've got our young Cave Claw right here. We're going to mess him up. We're tired of his antics. He shouldn't be down here. Taking forever. And there's our lightning bolt. Yep, we got one, and we've got some loot. What do we got going on here? Got a tiny carpus, whatever. We're gonna loot it, doesn't matter. And let's keep going. And defeat these cave claws, these nasty things. These things really suck, you know, I mean, they get into the caves, they tear up. Oh, look at this guy. He just killed that guy. He's a minstrel. No. A lore master. Let's give him a little heals. Just getting constant heals. And a quick strike there. Fiery Reticule. Give him some more heals, just to say we did. Here's a Cave Claw. I guess we're kind of going out of order. Here's a Lightning Bolt. Here's number 4. Remember, we can stack our Fiery Reticule on top of each other 3 times. As you see up here, this is now tier 3. We're doing 5 damage per second. Every 2 seconds, sorry. And that's that. And now we need to find the site where Grimm's body was buried. Oh, they're not attacking us. That's right, I heard somewhere that once you satisfy the quest, especially in the intro, that they won't continue to attack. Which, you know, is whatever. I guess that's okay. And the cooldown time on my lightning bolt is a long time. Shocking Words. That takes forever. We're getting all this good XP, though. That's good. Level 3. Lightning bolt really strikes you pretty hard. Got 8 damage, 10 damage going out, 11 damage. 11 damage, 4 damage, that's cool. Let's stack our fiery ridicule a couple times. Oh, what happened? There we go. Got a little glitch in the matrix. And as you can see, our battle attunement, here's a good example of battle attunement rising. We got up to 4 points. Once we're out of battle, it goes back to neutral. Here we go. Skogrim's body is gone, but the same strange flower you found in Helion is growing. Collect the flower and bring it to what's-his-face? Eladan. So, alright. Well, let's go do that. Let's bring the flower to Eladan. Let's throw some heals out. Because we friendly. We friendly around here. We gonna throw some heals. Let's kill some more cave claws for experience. Devastated, 19. Such a little guy. He's so tiny. My little dwarf. We'll get tier 2 on. Let's try to get tier 3. See there, tier 3. 5 damage every 2 seconds. And that wasn't enough, but that stun's kind of cool, man. How about that? That stun. 1 second stun. Glad Fiery Ridicule doesn't take too long to respawn or cool down, whatever you want to call it. Let's get the heck out of here. Looks good. Keep this fiery ridicule up. Tier 3, that was enough to knock him down and kill him. Pesky little cave claws. Roaming in the depths. Got tier 3 on him already, so he's bleeding pretty hard. Should be enough to take him out. There he goes. One thing I forgot to do. Show character name. Alright, so now this sucks. We gotta go climb these stairs. Good thing this isn't real life. There's no way I'd be able to climb all these stairs. No way. Alright, we got some loot. Gosh darn it. Got some loot to take. Nothing too good. And we're going to go tell Eladan about this flower. This is the same flower that's been growing up where the battle took place over the bridge where we talked to, what's his name? So that's kind of strange. Maybe that's part of the riddle. Maybe they'll be able to figure it out now that we figured that part out for them, since they just stand there and do nothing. Be on your guard. That is a vile flower, and one I've not seen before. You say it grew where Skogrim died, and where his body lay in death for all these years? Such magic is not common with dwarves. His body has been moved. Though we do not know where, it seems that the flowers follow him in death. Perhaps they will lead us to his new grave. Let's get some of these shoes. We don't care, we just want your shoes. This is all stuff, so we'll put stuff we can throw away down here. Whoops. Right, that's cool. One other thing, we're going to lock these items. Put these locks on the items that we don't want to get rid of. That way, when we go to sell, we can just hit sell all, and it's really quick. A trail, Clyfton Clowers. Red flowers leading a trail through the snow. Do you think these are the footprints of blood? We have black snow, and the body of the Dour King has been moved, leaving the fell flowers as footprints. Something evil is at work here, and I'm sure something evil was at work when he sought out the relics for immortality. We must follow him again. My brother is scouting for signs as well. Seek him as you search. Okay. But first, let's get rid of this crap.
May I help you?
See, here's all of our crap. And then we have our potions, our power and morale potions. But since they're locked, we can just hit sell all. It gets rid of the crap we don't want. And we are good to go. Here's where his brother is at now, hiding in the little house. So we're going to go check that out. I would jump, but that's a pretty long way to jump. I'm sure I'll get hurt. And that's not what we're about. We're not about self-harm. Nobody should be about that. And there are plenty of support groups that are available if you are. Please seek one out immediately. But that's for another YouTube series. And here we are back at the Silver Deep Mine. And we're going to go, there's the mine. We're going to go seek his brother out. Oh, look, a red flower. What do you know? What do you know? A red flower. Trail of blood red footprints begins at the spot. Let's go hit up these flowers. Obviously, this is part of the quest. I found another flower along the trail. I guess it's a black ice river or lake or something. I don't know. There's another red flower up here. And one more. There's a couple more. Some enemies over here. A Bargrest. Let's beat him up. He shouldn't be hanging out. You know, I'm starting to not like the way this is set up. I think I'm going to change it. My flow, this control 1 is kind of hard to hit. I think we're going to switch it with shift. Seems to be more logical. There's a red flower. Ah, the Dwarf Keep. Trigoi. Tiggery. Clyfton Clowers, I did not expect to see you here. I asked to speak with the steward, and the Hounds directed me here. This was once a great storage house of Thorns. I don't think I like what the Hounds have done with the place. We're going to check this out. This woven cloak, still not as good as the thing we have. What do you got to say here? I heard one of the guards here talking. Down yonder is Gor Mirror, the steward appointed by Thorin Oakenshield before he left. Gor Mirror is the reason we have come, and the leader of the Doorhands rabble, as you see all over the place. You are the well-spoken one of our party, Clyfton Clowers. You might as well go speak with him and find out all that he has done here, and why he has grown silent over the years. So let's go talk to him. Shut up. I don't care what you want. glitch there. Here's Gor Mirror.
Have you come to pay your
Is that
respects
Clyfton
to
Clowers? It
Scogrim's
has been
tomb?
long indeed since we've last met. I remember you. You were the dwarf that discovered Skogrim's body the day I discovered the relics he sought. The Longbeards of Dwalin's party are not welcome here, but you I might allow, for your good deed. Do you like what I've done with the place? Welcome to Skogrim's tomb.
No one is to gain admittance.
I'm afraid you have come here for nothing anyway, Clyfton Clowers. No one is to gain admittance to Skogrim's tomb. It is a sacred ground, and only the descendants of Skogrim, that is the Doorhands, have leave to enter. You are more than welcome to pay your respects to our fallen king at his shrine, which is just east of here, in the Rockabelly Pit. Skogrim was a great king, after all, and deserves the tribute. So, let's go there and kill his bats. What do you want? What do you got for me?
Respects to Skogrim.
Oh, black stones. Lord Gor Mirror told us that you were here. Were once to discover Skogrim's body the day the Silver Deep Mine nearly collapsed. Blah, 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 blah. We are having a commemoration of Skogrim's many achievements as king, but we need ritual stones, black as pitch. I was not able to find enough for everyone that plans to attend. They are a form of tribute to Skogrim King. Should you make yourself useful and collect some more, they can be found in and around the Winterheight Cave east of here. Okay. We can do that. So both items are in the makeshift tomb. Not the real tomb, obviously, but the tribute to Skogrim. So we're going to go check that out real quick. It's down the road, nearly there. Looks like we can turn here. Climb the hill to get to Skogrim's tribute in Rockabelly Pit. That's where we're going. We're going to have to kill some bats when we get there. We're going to have to steal some stones. Well, this isn't right. Oh, yeah, it is. I guess it's this way. There we go. There's the cave. Let's go in here. Oh, look at black stone. Let's grab one of these. There's a bat. Yeah, shift one is much nicer. You can get 2 tiers on them and just hit them a couple times and then die. That's not too bad. Oh, what'd you do now? There's a black stone. There's another one. That's good. Let's get this bat. Be gone, bat. Hit him with some of that lightning. So the shocking words, what it does is it uses all of your battle attunement and sends a lightning bolt which just murders the bad guy. It also neutralizes your attunement back down to 0. But the damage caused is based off the amount of attunement you have generated. So right now we have 1. Right now we have 2 battle attunement. You can see it down here. The menacing statue has been raised in the likeness of the Dorhen's king of old. You don't look happy. Alright, let's go talk to Gor Mirror and bring the other guy his stupid black stones. Even though I think he's the enemy. These guys are the enemy and we're kind of helping them out. I don't know if we're trying to like infiltrate them. Maybe that's the point that we're trying to do. Oh, bat. Stupid induction. Let's kill the bat for no reason other than free experience. Who doesn't like experience? I know I do. I know I do, and you should too. Don't want to fall down there. That would suck. Alright, let's get out of here. Sorry, my thing has a tendency to jump. I guess it's my mouse. I'm not quite sure, but it just jumps around. Every once in a while, it's kind of a pain in the neck. That's where we're going, over there. That's actually Skirlgrim's tomb. That's where he was moved to, but they won't let us in because they're being babies about it. My microphone's been kind of messed up too lately. Might have to invest if you guys start liking and subscribing. Maybe I can afford to invest in a new microphone. Huh. All right, let's go turn in these quests real quick. To Bajarni.
These are the very stones.
Yeah, these are the stones. Not bad for a Longbeard. Lord Gor Mirror was right. You are not our enemy. You are loyal to the Dorhands. Whatever. What's this? Can we use an axe? I guess we can. Here's another runestone that's no better. So in this case, since we have a runestone that is exactly the same, although this one says 14.3 DPS. It's lightning damage. I guess we'll take it. We got this cape that is useless. We've got some loot to loot that we're going to stick down here and get rid of later. Let's talk to Gor Mirror. What do you want? So you walked in our shrine, did you? As you can see, the Dorhan's reverence of our fallen king is very great. The Longbeards and the elves do not understand such loyalty, so this was perhaps a good lesson for you. But do not go away just yet. I'm sure we can think of more tasks to occupy you while you trespass Clyfton Clowers. Whatever. Just give me your pants.
It will be a busy day.
Would you like to be here to witness the ritual of the commendation of our fallen king? As steward of these halls, I welcome you to celebrate with us. It will not be long now. In fact, I believe the preparations begin tonight. What say you, Clyfton Clowers? Think on it. If you will, return to me when you have decided. Just be sure you have made the right decision. Run along now, friend. I have no more time for you. I'm busy. Leave me alone. Alright, let's go talk to Dwalin and tell him of the plans, because that's not cool. They're about to do something kind of bad. Doesn't sound too hot. Doesn't sound too hot. Let's go to Dwalin. Dwalin, I know, is in the middle. Yep, there he is.
Thank goodness.
Clyfton Clowers, you're back. You spoke to Gor Mirror as well, that traitor. Grimm is not the king of Thorin's Hall. This place belongs to Thorin's line. I have too much on my plate for this nonsense of the Doorhands and their strange rituals. Look, Clyfton Clowers, since you went away, the dwarves of our party fell ill. Alright, so we get some food, some mushrooms.
All of these dwarves are sick.
Mushrooms you eat, food you eat, and it gives you like a bonus perk, I guess is the best way to put it. Let's put on our new pants. This one gives us +7 agility. As a rune keeper, agility increases our crit rating. It doesn't look to be too important. Vitality is important to us. It increases our maximum morale. Will is very important. It increases our physical mastery, our tactical mastery, and our tactical mitigation, which is what we're looking for, tactical mitigation, since we attack from range. Fate. Fate increases your critical rating as well. In combat, morale generation, which is always nice, and tactical mitigation and power regeneration, which is good. So the three main stats, Vitality, Will, and Fate, is what we're going to be kind of working for in our gear, which is good. It's good to know. Agility is always nice. Might, we don't have to worry about. We're not going to worry about that. 17 minus 7. Why are we minus 7 on agility? Whatever. Look at all these dwarves at risk. They're all dying. I don't even know what happened to make them ill. How can I help them cure? How can I help cure them if I don't know how they came by this plague? Those foul Doorhands have really let this place crumble. Thorin would be livid if he could see it now, full of poison and death. What do you want us to do? Collect patches of strange soil along the river and collect samples from sick bears. Okay. I remember that. What do you got? What are you complaining about? Unar. Oh, this is decent. Yeah, have you seen the barrel hounds nearby, Clyfton Clowers? I think they are just bleak, wild dogs. But I know better. They are no mere dogs, they are barcress. In my travels some years ago, I happened upon the most forsaken place I have ever seen. Dread filled me, and my voice died, and all was cold. The dogs there were very same as these black, mournful beasts with their eyes full of death. Why have they come to replace the lynx of wild Archo's herds? Archos are big. That roamed here in Thorin's day. It does not make any sense. They must be driven off, so let's go. Kill 4 of them, and while we're at it, let's sell our crap to this guy. We already put that on. Good to go. Let's sell all. And kill us some evil, black-eyed puppy dogs. There's one. Here is 2. Well, we do control 1. Yeah, we heal ourselves. Alright, cool. And here's 3. Gonna get that 1-second stun on him from our lightning bolt. Shocking words, right? Yep, shocking words. One thing I'm terrible at is remembering the name of the skills. Fiery Reticule, Prelude to Hope, and Scribe Spark. Scribe Spark is the lightning bolt, hence the spark. Shocking words, and shocking because it's a lightning bolt, I guess. I don't know. Nope, we got a buddy. Get that stun in. You got buddies everywhere. This Scribe Spark is kind of a weak skill, huh? Only 19 damage. I mean, it sounds cool, but our Shocking Words does 48. Fire Ridicule is 17 initially and then 5 damage every 2 seconds. That's not very good either. Okay, so that's done. Let's go turn that in and see what else he's got, if anything. Thank you, Clyfton Clowers. Those dogs chill my heart. You did good deed for these here lands by driving them back. Perhaps someday the lynx and archos will be able to return to these parts. I wonder why the wretched dogs settled here to begin with. Let's take our shoulders, equip them. And let's move on to find out why the bears, or why the dwarves are sick by searching and killing bears. That sounds fun, right? This thing. What do you think that thing does? Oh, look, sludge. I want a bear. Bye-bye, bear. The flesh of this bear is already rancid, as if it has just died. That doesn't sound good. Bears are already dead. They're like zombie bears. Gotta get that stun in, baby. Keep that tier 3 going, all that bleed. Yep, we know, your bear stinks. Go take a bath, bear. Gotta keep that bleed up. Hit him with the lightning bolt. Keep the bleed up. Hit him with our cook kit. And down he goes. Let's get that sludge. Stick my hand in the sludge. And start to bleed up. Get them shocking words in. Okay. Hopefully they can figure out why everybody's sick, because these bears are rancid. I guess they've been eating bears. Anybody ever seen a bear in real life? Comment down below. If you've ever seen a bear in real life, especially one that's already dead. I mean, these things apparently are like dead zombie bears that are just not very friendly. They're not your average bear. They do not like to be petted. Do not pet the bear. Hey, you're FK. That's the guy that sent me a friend or a fellowship request in the first episode. Alright, Dwalin, here's what I got. Soil along the river is foul. I think the water flows from the clean mountain springs. Is it tainted by putrid rot? And these bears, look, the meat is rotted, even though they are fresh killed. This must be what is taking hold of the dwarves in my party. Many of my dwarves have stopped at the river to fill their flasks. No wonder they're sick. Ah, that's what makes sense. Alright. So we're going to get a ring out of that. Mountain springs are always pure, especially in these parts. Something must be causing the water to run foul. We explore the source of the river. Perhaps there will be evidence as to what caused the vile plague. Because now we don't even know what is making my poor dwarves sick. If we can make the river run clean again, I hope for the animals and the snows here as well. Maybe Thorn's Hall won't be lost to sickness. Defeat guards and explore the mountainside for the source of the poison. Okay. I can deal with that. We got some loot. Okay, so here's an example. We've got ourselves some light hides. So this is a crafting item. I'm going to stick it in my crafting bag, and we're going to lock it, so that way we don't throw it away. And then we're going to go to the provisioner and sell all. We sell our 2 items of loot, and we move on. So we're approaching 30 minutes, guys. I want to thank everybody for watching. In the next episode, we're going to check out the mountainside and see what is causing the river to run foul and rancid. That should be a fun time, right, guys? But for until then, this is Clyfton Clowers signing off. Everybody have a good afternoon.